Okay.
My name is Randy Garvin.
And
I'm from Strasburg, Ohio.
okay. And Randy, where did you work?
I used to work at Sugardale.
When did you work at Sugardale?
I worked there from 1999 to 2006.
And are you working there now?
No.
And what's the reason?
Well, a lot of it was there's people come in there from Mexico, Guatemala. They hired them Hispanic people, and they a lot of them 10, 12-year-old kids. A lot of them 10, 12-year-old kids.
Were these?
Some of them adults, but they pretty much take over a job, done over a country. You know, you got people doing my job and that I did, and I feel that they had minorities. You know, I belong to the local 17A.
What is that? A union?
Union outfit.
What union was that?
It's meat cutters union,
And
fruit union.
And what was your job at the plant?
I started out in environmental sanitation, then I went to just regular sanitation.
Now, the workers from Mexico and other countries, were they in the country? Did they have legal permits to work, or were they? Do you believe they were illegal aliens?
No, they were all illegal. They were all illegal.
How do you know that?
Well, you're born in America, you got to be able to speak my language.
Okay.
These people couldn't speak. A lot of them, 90% of these people couldn't even say hello to me.
All right. And who was doing the hiring? How are they being hired?
They're being hired by another Hispanic guy that works. He is his name is Jose, and he does all the hiring and firing, and like I said, my union book said that there's got to be minority. There's so many blacks, so many whites, so many Hispanics, so many Japanese, so many Chinese, and them Hispanic people taking over our shops. They're 90 to 1 when it comes to minority at Fresh Mark.
Okay. And what's Fresh Mark?
It's same thing. It's Sugardale, Fresh Mark, and Superior. They're all one big company. And
where is this plant located?
In Canton, Ohio.
Okay.
On off of 30th Street on Trump and Harmont.
And so you worked at this plant, but then were you laid off, or what happened?
Well, I had to go for. They were trying to let me go, but I kept taking. I had some medical problems.
Okay.
And instead of working with me and stuff like that, they were going to fire me. And instead of working with me, like I said, they let me go. They turned around and put a 2 Guatemalans doing my job. Whenever I was doing my job all by myself, now they got 2 or 3 people doing my job.
How do you know that?
I have friends that still work there, and I keep in touch with.
Okay. And what else is going on at that plant that American workers should know about? You said they were hiring child labor?
Well, there's young kids. You can look at them, they're 10, 12-year-old kids. Like I said, a lot of these Hispanics are running around right here in this town. And a lot of them homeless. A lot of them got 20 and 30 of them living in one household.
How do you know that?
I used to haul them home in the back of my truck, and then they would pay me gas money to haul them home.
They would pay you what?
They would pay me gas money
to
haul
them
home.
Were they workers from your plant?
Yep.
Okay.
And also now they have people supplying them a ride to work. They got a company van that comes pick them up.
Okay.
I have been told that.
All right.
like I said, these people, they go over there. They worked at Sugardale. I lost my job. There's lots of Americans lost their jobs because of this. These Hispanic people are breaking in houses. They're breaking in cars. My mother lives here in Strasburg too. There was 7 of them broke in to 7 different houses right there on my mom's street, and they caught 3 of them. They get DUIs, pulled over here in town. They get shipped. They get arrested, and then a week later they're right back here under a different name. I know a lot of those people at Sugardale, a lot of the Hispanics there, from 2005, 2004. I know some of them Hispanics that were from right in New Philly area, and they quit Sugardale, went back to their country, get their family, and they bring them back here, and they would get their jobs right back at Sugardale. If I was to quit my job, I wouldn't get my job back. These Hispanics, they can quit their job, work 6, 8 months, a year, 2 years. They go back to their country, smuggle their family into this country, and send them to work at Sugardale. And they're making more money than what we are.
How do you know that?
Well, I've actually seen a few check stubs.
Okay.
And witnessed it. And I've talked to my union about it. Wanted to know why these people are making more money than I was making doing the same job I'm doing. And
what did the union tell you?
Well, they've raised Cain about it. I asked the union why they're allowed to hire these people, knowing they can't speak American. They said that they can't stop the company from hiring these people.
Does the company check identifications?
I don't think they do. Because I'll tell you for why. I think that the man that does the hiring, if you can speak Spanish, all you got to do is walk in Sugardale, start speaking Spanish, you're hired on the spot. And the way I know that, I have a friend that went to work there about a year ago. He knew Spanish because he was in the military, and he spent some time over there in Guatemala and over in the Middle East fighting, and when he come home from the service, he went over there and he filled out an application, and on the application he told him that he wanted to be hired in as a sanitation. He was turned down. He called him up, told him that he wanted to talk to Jose. He started speaking Spanish and got the job.
Okay. What about what's the chance of families that have been in Dover for generations? Are they able to get jobs at that plant?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I do know one thing. It seems like these jobs are harder and harder to find. But if these Hispanic people go to a job, they're hired, seems like, right on the spot.
Are the illegal aliens taking any other jobs in this area?
Well, they're taking jobs all over. What
are the companies?
You got jobs at Sugardale. You got jobs there's Medialite right down here in Strasburg. There's Progressive Foam in Strasburg. Medialite in Dover, Philly. All these companies, not just Sugardale.
Are you saying they're not hiring Americans? They're hiring illegal aliens?
They're hiring Americans, a few of them, a handful, but 90% of the people working in these factories right here, 90% of them are Hispanic.
Why do you think they're hiring them?
Cheap labor. And
where are all these people living?
And another thing, where do they live right here in town. You get 20 or 30 of them pile them in a 2-story house. Some of them's only got 2 bedrooms. I think that a lot of diseases that we have around here in the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I think that Hispanics are bringing diseases over here. My dad, not my dad, but my stepdad, he died of hepatitis. He battled it for 7 years. He went over to the Dominican Republic. He come home and he had hepatitis. He got down real bad sick. He dealt with it for 7 years. I know a lot of other people that's been sick with stuff. I got a brother, got a liver condition. Doctors say he's got a fatty liver, so they won't deal with it. He was over in the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
And they think he's got hepatitis. They haven't, narrowed it down to that, but they think that it is.
Okay. What are have the public officials been addressing the problem?
No.
Is it an issue? What do you think the public officials are doing for you?
They ain't done nothing. They haven't done nothing.
What do you want them to do?
I want them to put a stop to these people coming into my country. If I have to go to their country and go to work, them people wouldn't accept me. Why should we have to accept them? Buy my groceries. I have to go to work and pay my own medical. Then people come to my country, they get green cards, they come to my country to get free education. They don't have to pay for it. They come to my country, they have to spend, they spend 4 years in school, 1 year in school, they automatically get their green card. They marry one of our American girls, they automatically become a citizen. They come into my country, they don't get checked out for hepatitis, they don't get checked out for AIDS, they don't get checked out for any of them other Hispanic diseases that they got over there. And that's why we have diseases over in our country. We allow them people to come to my country. I don't feel that I should have to deal with any of them people in my country. If they come to my country, I shouldn't have to worry whether them people are doing that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you know Jason Freeman, the boxer?
The what?
The boxer Jason Freeman.
Here?
Yeah, he's from Dover, Missouri area. Well, I live in Ashland.